So you're on your slam. You're in a planning phase at the moment. The slam is starting on Monday. So now you've got to get into this mindset that we are going in a direction and we're going very fast. Now, everybody knows if you don't plan, you're not going to get anywhere. So the first thing we've got to work out is, where do we want to go? You've got to know, what are your high priorities? What are your low priorities? So we're going to be getting inside in a moment. We'll go and we're going to just profile these 10 areas. We're going to look at ranking them. Where are we today? And then we're going to prioritize what we want to do with these and kind of get towards having a goal for each one, or multiple goals for each one, and doing a lot of work on getting the biggest improvement in life possible. So we can really start to get into the nuts and bolts of getting the right goals in front of us. So where we want to start is profiling our lives. Let's start with the 10 points, right? And we'll go through what they mean. The first is fun and happiness. That should be fairly self-explanatory. I mean, do you feel happy on a daily basis? Are you having a lot of fun in your life? In my experience, people don't have enough fun in their lives. Right, the next area is financial strength, right? So are you in a lot of debt? Are you having a huge bank balance and no debt at all? Basically, this area is looking at passive income, investing, it's looking at business income, income from blogging or vlogging, lots of different areas that you can pull in an income. The next area is intelligence and wisdom, right? Are you learning? Are you growing? If you looked at the last year of your life, did you do many courses? Did you read many books? Are you increasing your intelligence and your wisdom? This is one of the areas I really need to work on, and that's my strength and my fitness. So how strong are you? Are you capable to lift a car off someone that it's rolled onto? Are you capable to carry cement bags all day up a hill? Or maybe you're just one of those gym rats who, do you even lift, bro? So basically, one of the areas I've got to work on personally is my strength and my fitness, and I'm really, really keen to get into this. Right, another area that I'm kind of having trouble with is, are you spiritual? I didn't necessarily say religious, but are you attached to a higher being, or are you in a peace of mind mental state? This could also mean meditation, and it could also mean soul searching with friends and different mentors in your life. So spiritual. One area that's definitely of interest in life is friendships, and the quality of your friendships and your relationships. So some people are so focused on one area of their life that they don't have the quality of friendship that they need to really feel secure and satisfied inside themselves. Now, the strong area for me, or one of the strong areas, is family. Maybe you're single, maybe you're not. This includes your romance, your love life, also your children, everything close to you that you build into this family community, which you go through life, and they change with you as you change. So one area that we've got to also look at is family. We've got skills. Right, this is learning to play the guitar, this is speaking languages, this is anything that you would count as a skill. It could be how to make a vlog, it could be photo editing, it could be needlework and knitting if you're one of those kind of people. So really, what do you think your skill levels are? Maybe you're a very, very skilled person in one area, but there's other areas that you want to improve your skills. Right? One of the strong areas for me is work. Now, work pretty much is where everybody is focused for 60 to 70% of their lives. If you think about it, I said the word focus, I didn't say there. Even when you come home after a big day at work, you think about work. When you wake up in the morning, you think about work. So your mental capacity is focused on work more than probably any other area. So we're gonna put work down. And potentially there's some goals and some achievements we wanna do at work. The last area in this, I guess, circle of life is home affairs, right? Many people will miss this, but this is as simple as, is your life organized? Are you in control of areas of your life, like your banking, your tax? Is your house actually organized? So if you can imagine, we've got this 10 factors in front of us, and each of them basically get a score from 0 to 10, right? Fun and happiness for me is a 9, so I'm putting straight away a nice 9 in orange there. Finance, I think I can really improve in this area. Now, I don't have any debt, so I would say if you've got a lot of debt, you're in a negative. We're actually in a positive position, but I think it's somewhere where we can really push forward. So I'm gonna give that about a 3, right? I should write next to it, 3. Intelligence and wisdom. Look, one of my strengths, I believe, is that I know nothing, and I really can admit that I know nothing. So really the goal in life is to learn as much as possible. So I'm putting my intelligence and wisdom at a pretty low score, maybe about a 4, I would say. 4. Strength and fitness, moment of truth and a bit of honesty. I got a bit of a way to go there. My weight fluctuates constantly and I'm definitely not strong. So I really, really want to focus on this area and get going in this area. So I'm going to put myself at pretty much a 1. Ugh. Spiritual is an area that internally I feel okay, but I'm not religious in some way. I'm not focused on a single religion. I definitely believe in God. I'm definitely also focused on meditation, but I don't do it enough. So this is an area also I'd like to improve in my life. I'm going to give that a 3. Friendships. Now, it's an interesting fact. I don't have a lot of friends, but I have very close relationships. I've had a quality over quantity kind of mentality. So I'm going to probably say it's a 5. Family is definitely a strong point. I am completely blessed in my life. I have an amazing wife and my kids are just awesome. You know, I'm going through a little bit of missing them currently. So yeah, this is an area that's very strong in my life. So I'm going to give that a 9. I also believe that I can improve in some way. Skills, I think I can learn a lot more, but I'm not bad. I'm constantly researching and I'm constantly looking at different skills that I can pick up. One thing I'd like to definitely get a language going. The other thing I'd like to do is actually learn to play my guitar. My guitar is very cool, but I can't play it at all. So I'm gonna say skills is a 5, but I got still a long way to go. Okay. Work is one of the extremes for me. This is something where I'm putting so much of my focus and my time, and I'm lucky because I really love my work. So let me give work, I'm gonna give that a 9. It's probably right up there. Home affairs, I think I'm okay, but I think I've still got a little bit of work to do with home affairs. Let me give that a 4. Okay. And what you end up with is you end up with this chart, and you can really see some areas which are lacking. So if I look at strength and fitness, that's my lowest, that's my number 1. So I'm saying, look, really I'm gonna be trying to start here. So what we're going to do from here, the next video is gonna go into profiling goals for each of this area. and then we're going to put them in order of priorities. What we're going to try and do also, we're going to try and do things which benefit multiple areas at once. So I call this multiplier. We will focus on that a little bit more in some later episodes, but why don't you guys have a go? Sit down, look at these 10 areas, and I'd love to hear where you are today and where you want to be.